My hair is definitely going up. Ooh, you crazy. Hey guys, it's Tiffany. Hope you're doing well. I have not been here in a hella long time, but I am back and I am so glad. I've missed you guys so much, and I wanted to do a quick makeup tutorial for you guys, just kind of a chit chat, talking through. Accidentally, this became like almost all Wet n Wild, so just in case you wanted to know, the brand that I use for most everything is going to be Wet n Wild. And if you like what you see, you know, just stay tuned. Hey guys, I haven't talked to you in so long. I've missed you. How are you? Tell me all about it. How's your mama? You doing anything this Memorial weekend? No? Yeah, me neither. I'm gonna put some makeup on and then probably go to Target like every other, you know, 20-something white girl. Anyway, so primer. Going to use this Wet n Wild one. It's a Coverall primer. It's supposed to help a little bit of mattification and blurring the craters known as pores on my face. We'll see. I've already washed my face, put some moisturizer on it, and sat and watched like 4 YouTube videos, so it's definitely sunk in just enough. I have a lot of redness. I have it looks like I've been punched in the face, but I promise I haven't. There's a lot of just redness right here, zit here, a nice honker there. Good stuff. And I have not plucked my mustache or my beard in like days, so don't judge me. All right, primer, lay done. What foundation do I want to use? I've really been liking the Wet n Wild one. Let's just do Wet n Wild. Okay, I got 2. It's the Photo Focus foundation. I have one that is like medium with neutral and one with warm undertones. Just depends on the day. Sometimes I'm one, sometimes I'm the other. So I'm gonna be like super extra and put a little bit of each on it. Some on the cheekies because I definitely need it. Some here, some there. And I'm looking down because my mirror is like right below you guys. I'm trying to figure out where is the best place for it. I hate when I'm watching YouTube videos and they're not looking you in the eye, you know, like you. And I promise I'm not trying to be vain, but sometimes I just gotta make sure I'm in focus because this camera is like way too technically savvy for me. It's been really warm, hence like the tank top that I'm wearing, which is great, but like, could we just have an actual spring? Like, I do not want to go from winter to summer. Like, a solid month of spring would be great. No, it was 90, what was it? The high was like 95 or something last week or the week before that. And then this week, it had to have been the week before that because this week it's been raining like non-stop, and today's the first day it's been like kind of nice, and it's hot as balls outside, so you know, take it for what it's worth. All right, it's just about as blended as it's gonna get. Gotta make sure it's not clinging to my mustache. And I really like this one. I mean, it definitely evens out a lot of my texture, which is a big one for me because I have really enlarged pores, and it clears a lot of this up and makes it smooth, which is wonderful. And then everything else, I have pretty, you know, normal, maybe combination skin. I do get a tiny bit oily in my T-zone. So I like the finish because it's definitely it's not a matte, it's not a satin, it's like a good natural finish, and I find that powders and stuff work really well over top of it, and it doesn't feel like you got cake face, which is great. And it gives you some coverage. If I really needed to, I could layer it up and you wouldn't be able to see any like skin through it, but for this, you know, everyday kind of thing, I think this looks great. Now to figure out the concealer. Yeah, let's do the Revlon. Right, this is Revlon. No, I lied. Totally. I'm terrible. Maybelline. Age Rewind. There we go. Not Revlon. Age Rewind. Good, 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 good. All right. Kodi Airspun, you know it. I heard through, what was it, Learning to be Fearless, Alex. She said that they have a luminous translucent powder, and that sounds pretty cool. She uses it for her under eye baking. I don't find that I need to like bake, I just need to set my under eye. But I think that would be really nice, you know? Sometimes it can get a little crepey down here and just not, you know, it looks very much like wrinkled skin, and that's, you know, not what I'm usually trying to go for. I'm just setting my T-zone, because if I do have any issues with oil, it is right here. And that's it for that. I really don't feel like I need to set the rest of my face. I love the finish. I don't want to mess that up. So, out of focus again. Cool beans. I have to watch that. It has autofocus on, but if I turn it off, I don't think it's gonna work right. We'll keep going. So I love the Milani Luminoso blush just like everyone else on the planet. I like the finish of it. I like that it has a little bit of sheen. And I really enjoy the color of it. So I was like, awesome. If I really like this one, I'm going to also like this Corallina. So it looks like this, and I mean, baked products are just beautiful in general, and it's a little bit darker. You know, for comparison, let me open up the other one. I was like, oh great, you know, I want something a little bit darker. This is great. Well, so that is the Luminoso swatch, and this one is Corallina, but it has so much shimmer, and of course it's not going to focus. So much shimmer. Like, God, I wish I could show you that. And, you know, even as like a blush topper, I mean, they're beautiful. I love this color, but they are so shiny. This one's Luminoso. This one's Corallina, and the Corallina one actually has like gold flecks in it. So I'm trying to figure it out. I really like it and I want it to work. So what I've been doing is, I should do my bronzer first, but YOLO. I have been taking the Luminoso and putting that, you know, all over. And I feel like it doesn't give too much color, which is nice. Like if I wanted to, I could build this up and it'd be hella, you know, blush. But I love that. So then go into the other one, like blow all of it off essentially, and then just run it over, because I like the warmth of it, but I want to find this color just not with like, it's almost highlighter. That's it. That's a good way to explain it. It's almost like a highlighter. It's beautiful. I love it on the cheeks, but it's intense. Use the NYC Bronzer in something sunny. I feel like this, you can just put like as much as you want on, and it's so light that for at least my skin tone, I mean this could be like Oompa Loompa on someone, but it's so funny. It looks like I have so much on camera but not in person. So let's blend that out. Yeah, in person this looks great. Not on camera though. Okay, and then let's take our Airspun again, and let's clean up some of this. I feel like people are like, oh my god, she has no idea what she's doing. Which is true. I legitimately, all I do is watch YouTube videos and then try things. It's so funny. It looks so different in person. Let's see if maybe it's the lighting. maybe. I promise. It looks nice in person. Wet n Wild brow pencil in Blonde Moments. And just going to, I am not a big brow person. I just want it to look like I have 2 eyebrows. So I just darken them a teensy bit and spoolie through them. And then I take the teensiest bit of powder because I find that the Wet n Wild, it's great because it deposits color, but it's like the teeniest bit sticky. So I just like to go over with like I said, just a teeny bit of powder. Boom, eyebrows. They're done. From here, I guess we shall do eyes. So like my favorite brush, and I don't know that it matters, but my favorite brush of like all time is this Wet n Wild one. It's like a big floofy brush, and I'm sure it's used for like all over color or packing, like probably not packing, but like a wash of color all over and then really getting into like the crease. I really like this brush. So I got another one. All the other Wet n Wild ones are like, they're not bogus, like they're fine. I could probably do a whole eye look with like this and maybe one other brush. So maybe that's what I'll do. Ta-da! I want to keep this really low key and I don't want to do like any high-end stuff. I am going to go in to this LA Girl Nudes, and for transition, going to do the lightest, these two, just mix them. Okay. All over, then focusing right in the crease. I don't really need to use a primer because I'm not doing anything that's like going to be photographed, and 2, I don't really need it to last all day. I'm okay with it fading if I'm just going, you know, to Target and running errands and stuff like that. So okay, so there's the all over wash, and then I'm just going to go in with that this one again, and I'm going to concentrate that a little bit more right on the outer corner, depositing the most color right here, sweeping inwards. And I have very hooded eyes, so when I look straight on, I don't have a lot of lid space, but I do have a lot of space up here. So I do like to take this a little bit higher than I think some other people that had, you know, that much lid space, like when they were to open their eyes all the way. I have fat eyelids. So that way when I open my eye, like all the way, you can still see that I have color there. And I haven't like timed myself, but this is like really a pretty basic go-to look that I do a lot. And I could definitely do it in 15 minutes, but I might even be able to like cut it down further. So if you don't have a lot of time in the morning and you just want, you know, I mean, of course, if you didn't need to, you don't have to do any of your foundation, a little blush, maybe some bronzer like on the lid, and then some lip gloss and mascara, and you could be out the door. But if you, excuse me, if you do want to do like a full beat, like you're going through all the steps, but you want it to be like quick, this is probably a good one. I'm gonna take the brush that this came with. This side is useless to me, like no one ever uses those. But this is like a good packer brush. I think it's pretty flat. And I am going to take, let's see, maybe this one. Yeah, it's like gold color. Okay. And like I said, my eyelid itself is pretty small, so I feel like these brushes can really get in. I'm not doing a cut crease or anything like that either, I don't need a giant brush. So I think I'm like kind of scared of color. I know that sounds silly, but I love watching videos of people like doing blues and purples, and I mean sometimes even pink. I like scare myself. I'm like, no, 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 just stick with your browns, just stick with your browns. Don't do anything else. But I really need to step out of it. So I'm taking that color right here. It's like, I don't know, probably 2 shades darker than the other one, and I'm going really almost over the color that I was doing before. So I'm taking the brush, right? And I'm at the socket. Like, this does not hurt at all. Don't like jam it in, but I'm really working it in to like the lower crease just to create some dimension when I do open my eye all of the way. And you don't want a harsh line of where you just deposited that lid shade. Okay, so that way I really can show you. I have done everything with this brush and this brush. I'm taking this, wiping it off on this transition page. It's a towel. I'm wiping this off on a towel. So it's pretty clean, and I'm going to take that dark color right here one more time. Tapping off the excess. I do like this palette. It was hella cheap on Amazon, but it has a lot of fallout. I think all shadows have fallout. I think it's a crock of shit when they're like, oh my god, it's cheap, it has so much fallout, because I have tried some really high-end shadows and they have kickback or kick up and they have fallout. So don't come for a brand just because they have that. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Then one more time, wiping this off, and just for the sake, so we'll use the same palette the whole time, I'm going to take this, it's slightly sheeny, definitely not glittery in any sense of the word, like a almost vanilla color, and just going to highlight right there. Then I'm also going to take this into the inner corner. I just feel like it brightens up my inner corners a little bit. All right, so that's, I think the eyes look great. I think that's all we're gonna do for them. So mascara, and I think I've kind of, I don't want to say I've given up because I'm not a quitter, but I don't understand the point of false eyelashes on a daily basis. I feel that they're cool, but maybe it's just how I am applying them, but I can't get them to stay for a whole day. I can't do it. They pull up on the corners. It takes me forever to get them on. And like, they're really fun for special occasions or if you're taking a picture. Oh, by the way, this is Wet n Wild Mega Length Mascara. Just doing that on my bottom lashes. And then I'm going to curl. But I've tried thick bands, I've tried thin bands, invisible bands, I've tried like a whole bunch of different lash glues. I think I'm just not doing it right, really. I was, however, thinking of lash extensions. I have seen really nice ones. I'm taking a sample size of the Tarteist lash paint. I like this one a lot because it doesn't transfer, and I really like the wand on this. I like to twirl and pull up because I feel like it gives me a lot of volume at the base, but also separates my lashes quite nicely. Oh, eyelash extensions. So I'm thinking about getting them. I have seen a couple of YouTubers get them, and I've seen some scary like stories of people being allergic to the glue or like eye infections, but overwhelmingly I feel like the people that have tried it have loved them, and they're like fake eyelashes all the time, which I like fake eyelashes for the, you know, they make your eyes go, phew. I love that, but I can't, practically I cannot put them on every day. So I feel like for an everyday look, my mascara, totally fine. But if I had some eyelash extensions, I think I'd really like them, truly. I don't know. If you guys live in the Maryland area and know of anywhere, just let me know in the comments below. I haven't even started the research on it, so don't come for me. Like I have no idea. I don't know much about it, but I think I'd really enjoy them. Okay. Wet n Wild, look at this. Oh my gosh. So Wet n Wild gel lip liner, Bear to Comment. Going to, this is definitely a My Lips But Better shade. I really should have made this a Wet n Wild only look. I feel like they're killing it. I am sure I have a Wet n Wild lipstick in here. In Bare It All, look at that. It's gonna match the lip liner. You know that I'm going to use a Wet n Wild highlighter. This is the Megaglow highlighting powder. Again, it doesn't say what kind. It just says Megaglow. Anyway, I'm gonna take this with a fan brush that's way too big for my face and highlight my face. I feel like this highlighter in particular, does not emphasize my texture, which is awesome. Look at that. That's beautiful. Let's do it to it. Woo. I feel like now that it's sat on the skin a little, you can see that it's definitely more settled. It doesn't look so like earlier. So oh gosh, don't mind my hair. Let's just let's just cut it off. All right, guys. So this is it. I feel like it's an everyday kind of like throw it on. It doesn't look too overdone. I mean, I love a lot of highlighter. You could do something that's a little less like, or just do bronzer, no blush. I mean, you could totally make this your own, but I think it looks great for an everyday. And although we've been filming for 25 minutes now, I literally could do this in less than 15 minutes, probably closer to 10. So I hope you liked it, and I'll see you guys later. Well, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hit that like button if you liked what you saw. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more. And hit that little bell notification in case you want to see me as soon as I post. I will talk to you guys later. I love you so much. Bye.